Right. So, over on Ermaccer's YouTube channel, right? He actually has, and this was from 3 weeks ago, right? And I only just recently found out about this, but in light of Reptile sort of showing up in the trailer with actually having, you know, new moves or modified moves being added, we now have further confirmation that I did a video on that they're going to be adding stuff with both Scorpion and of course Rain. Maybe this video here can actually give us an indication of any of the sort of stuff that's actually been lost or has not been fully implemented in for the actual characters. So you can see here with Astra, like she's got some awesome moves, right? Now these are extra, he's called extra boss moves, right? But it's frightening that the fact that we actually get some old school Astra moves here, right? She's got a corkscrew in there, right? Obviously you don't have to have it in that capacity, but at the very least we could have that, right? In terms of like just like a single move, or maybe it does it twice, you know, if it was enhanced, right? And then of course you're seeing here the actual boss moves that they actually do. You know, when you're actually fighting them, they disappear and all this stuff happens up. And then of course some of them also have like big versions of themselves for the Titan boss. We go over to Baraka, right? He's got like a dive type move. So obviously like an evade. He's got his blade spikes, which looks really, really good. This sucks that we don't actually have some of these moves. He's got his top spin move coming back as well. That was, what? I don't know if he had that in MK11, but he definitely had that in MK9, right? Got a couple of different actual like fireballs there as well. Well, obviously not getting that move. It's just, we're not getting that move, man. Right? There's just no way. All right. But that's pretty cool, right? And then I think he's got his Titan skull up as well. Now we got Johnny Cage. I don't know if he gets anything decent. I think he's got some stuff here like paparazzi. These might be just like normal emotes type stuff. You know, for obviously when you're doing like, you know, boss fights. Obviously you can summon energy balls here, but they are just, you know, part of like the standard fight there. And then of course he's equipping armor, right? Now we obviously know that with his cameo, the cameo's got his fireball, right? Which is pretty cool. So we got Havoc now. He can actually do a leg projectile just like he could in the 3D era games, which is really cool. All right, it's a little slow, but you know, you can actually bowl his. Listen, man, if you get some of these moves back onto these characters, that's going to change the game, and that's actually going to really impress me, right? That's going to be really, really cool, right? It's obvious you've already got them in the game. Just, you know, obviously not all of them, because like there's some there that obviously you can't do, like the Titan scales up or the disappearing and full screen attacks, right? But those sorts of things can really just really flesh out the characters. A lot of people have said for a while that the game felt rushed, like it was definitely undercooked, right? So who knows, like it could be, that could be awesome. Katana here, she's got like a background teleport as well, which I think mostly goes into sort of like her sort of like her boss sort of stance and like to do her attacks. Kung Lao's got a taunt. He's also got his teleport, right? So they actually give him his teleport for the boss. Nice and simple, right? We've got a boss spin as well, which is cool. I think, yeah, I think that would definitely round out Kung Lao as well. Definitely, right? We got Giant Li Mei. She's got a flying punch, aerial kicks. Yeah, that might be a little bit OP. To do a ground punch, that's kind of cool, right? Obviously, you wouldn't do it continual either. So if you did implement these moves, they would be scaled right back to be more fair. But it would be kind of cool, right? And then of course she's got her boss attack as well, right? She comes back, she's got a spin kick. I like that. I think that's pretty rad, right? And then she's got, oh right, remote floating lanterns. Oh. That's pretty cool. So now we're on to Liu Kang. He's got a teleport, he's got a charge blast as well. Obviously it's not fully animated. There's not too much with Liu Kang either, right? Oh, it's up close. Okay, all right, so it's an up close skate. Now we've got Melina, so she can actually do like vertical side attacks. Obviously, again, not continual. You would have it so that it's scaled back to proper gameplay. She's got a blade spark. She's got a lunge as well, which is cool. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to do it for some characters. I think they're going to eventually do it for all the characters. If they're going to outfit the 3 characters that we know of so far, then I can almost guarantee you that the whole roster will get this treatment. But I cannot see any reason why they wouldn't do that whatsoever. Right now with Nitara, right? She's actually got her rune can heal. She's got a teleport. That's an interesting looking mechanic or sort of animation for it, I suppose. We'll get her back on the ground here. Now, this is from the 3D era, the Blood Ball, right? It's so weird. It's so weird, right? That they don't have that as as an actual move. Now, I know she's got the spit, right? And you can enhance it, of course, for a slight stun. You've got her big blast that once you do the rune, you can then do the blast. My wish for that is actually to have, and I'll cover it in another video, but like to actually have the blast removed from the rune, right? So maybe the rune has some sort of other properties, like for example healing, or maybe damaging, like putting a rune on the ground so when they hit it, they actually start to bleed, and taking away that mechanic of the blast needing the rune to do, and then just opening that up. I think that'd be cool. But the fact that she's got that blood ball is awesome. She's got a blood geyser as well. I mean, this is really fun stuff. Okay. And again, like I said, you tone it down for proper gameplay, right? Because obviously this is boss stuff. But it just sucks. Could this be a rain attack that they're adding in? Who knows? Imagine that. Maybe not as grandiose as that. Now my like obviously because I main Reiko, right? This is really cool for me. Like I've said before, he's got his spear in his intro. He's got his spear in his fatal blow, spear in the fatality, spear when he walks out before you select. Why does he not have this move? Right? And not just that move, right? Which would be awesome because look, see it pops up so you can do juggles if that's your thing, right? But it's also got a ground stab as well. So because he's like the essentially the protege of General Shao, it makes sense that he would have some like a similar move to General Shao. General Shao has the big axe smash into the ground. That's awesome. A spear stab. That'd be great. Now on to Reptile. Now Reptile one, like, I don't know if we'll get this one because that's kind of crazy, right? We've already seen in the trailer. Now with Scorpion, he's actually throwing fireballs here, which would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that. He could have like a blast here, so if people are jumping in, right, it like might knock them back or knock them up for sort of juggling, that sort of thing, right? Or it could blow up, depending. You might actually hold it and then do like a slight blow up. Okay, so obviously some of this stuff is not going to be, included. But he's got the fire breath here. Look at this, right? And we know, like, it may show up in the combat cast. So we may actually see what they're actually changing, right? So he's got the fire breath, just from MK11, which is really cool. He's got the nether portal, which is obviously the boss thing as well, which is, you know, none too exciting, right? And then he's got the armor up move as well, right? Now with Shang Tsung, he's got like a Solnado, which obviously turns into that, and then obviously goes that way. But it'd be kind of cool if we had something like sort of something on low scale. I think that'd be kind of cool, right? But that's the only thing that he's pretty much got, right? Now onto General Shao, right? He's got like a charged up axe leap, right? Because I think General Shao could do with a couple more moves as well, right? And it seems that it leaves some sort of like, you know, like some sort of like debuff on the ground. So maybe if you walk into it, it's going to hurt you, right? He's got a shoulder charge. Hang on, we'll go back to that. Yep, shoulder charge. Again, like, why isn't this you know, for him? Axe slam. So he's already got the axe, like the smash one. So I don't know if we double up on that, but definitely the shoulder. Definitely the shoulder. The axe throw, 100%. 100%. Right? 100%. That move should be in the game. Right? See, I'm more of a special moves kind of guy over combos. Right? And then from the special moves, you know, I then would do, like, figure out the, you know, like combos from there. So I always love to see whether or not these characters are stacked, right? He's also got his knee, like his rising knee. Now he does have the rising knee, but that one was actually a charged one, right? So just like the charging sort of axe leap, that one was a charging one. So I don't know if they'd have that, right? Sindel's got like some sort of like background scream where she does this sort of shit, which is none too exciting, right? And then we got Smoke. So he's got like a bomb teleport. Now that'd be kind of cool, actually. That could work, right? Maybe, you know, again, you know, sort of brought back to sort of being, you know, made for normal gameplay, right? But that's pretty much it. Now, interestingly enough, we don't actually get any Sub-Zero. I think Sub-Zero's got a lot of moves. Apart from maybe adding in his Ice Shower, I'm pretty much happy with what he's got. I just think his freeze needs to be sped up. His freeze is way too slow, right? It's not even viable, right? Except if you're, like, it should be really fast. There's no reason why it shouldn't be fast, right? So Tanya's got this kind of move here, some sort of like flying fist attack. Again, you know, if you modified it for normal play, that actually could be pretty fun, right? So I'm going to post a link in the description for this video, because some of this stuff we could actually be getting for the characters, and that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, guys, catch you next time.